What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another night. It's safe to say I need to get a move on at this point. After realizing the rust that was under the trailing arm mount for the chassis, it's not a small deal. It's a pretty big deal, and it's kind of had me slightly worried, to say the least. All things considered, it wasn't something that I was really expecting. We need to address it as quickly as possible if I do plan on competing in the final round of the Winter Series in this thing. Now, I can't deal with another rusty car. This car is not rusty, and I know it's not rusty. The other side is not as bad, but it's certainly got to a point. But all three bolt holes were still intact, so that is always a bonus. With the mad panic, I'd messaged Max Fletney, living the high hope that he could potentially weld it up. Max is renowned for his fabrication skills, his alignment skills, and just being an all-round decent lad. So I'm incredibly thankful for Max to be the one to be receiving this car, because I know that a lot of other people would have just said to give it up, which is not completely out of the cards yet. If Max ends up receiving it and decides that it's too far past it to do it in the space of time that he has, then in that case I will just end up having to pan out of the fourth round of the Winter Series and just compete in Crimond. I had full intentions of leaving the car down with Neil anyway during the time to get fully finished, touched up, all the rest of it, but it would have been really great to make the last round, and especially in such a beautiful car. As you've noticed, most of the stickers are gone. The only ones left are just the ones that are getting, well, I mean, the door is getting replaced anyway, so there's no point in taking that off. It will need a quick spruce of paint because a lot of the glue had taken off the paint, which is fine, expected to say the least, but yeah, it'll be a very quick finish. All things considered, the bonnet's getting replaced, arches are eventually going to get replaced. I will end up fixing them, getting them fiberglass and that. Again, just a quick once over with a wee bit of paint that over. Same again with the spoiler. But over the last couple of days, we have actually received a couple of parts and everything that we need. So, what's happening, guys? It's been a second. We finally have the control arm officially in. I'm incredibly happy with it. Obviously, I opted for purple because that's kind of the theme. The control arm mount, I have unfortunately forgotten the bolt for that. Left it at home because I was straightening that bracket out last night, and then that side is officially done. Stick a wheel on it, call it finished, and then move on to the back. But it's getting late. I have work tomorrow, and I think we made some really decent progress, to be honest. Granted, I've only been here for a few hours, but any progress is better than no progress, and I'm just trying to make more of an effort. It's all part of just showing up. It's always the first step. It's just showing up. So we're doing it. It's getting there. One bolt, and then front end will be officially done. And then we move on to the rear, where we will be tackling the trailing arm scenario, which Max has said just to get it on all fours, get it to him as quickly as possible, and he's going to deal with it. As I say, if it means that we have to miss out on the next round, it's not the biggest heartbreak, but it's not a great time to start off the season. So, but Crimond is officially paid for, and it'll be really great to see this car there once again. It'll just be good to get the seat time at a different track under different conditions and really get to grips with the car in the next round, at least get some good practice in. I'm really hoping that we get the car finished. Either way, we will still end up at a practice day, hopefully in between. I'll just wait and see. But for now, we'll call it here, and I will speak to you tomorrow.
The next day.
What's happening, guys? Welcome back to... Hello. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to guys. Welcome... Jeez, I'm so tired. I can't even... We are currently in pitch black because I have not turned the lights on yet. I am going to just... I have literally just arrived. It is about 6:30 currently. So, found the bolt that was meant to go to the anti-roll bar bushing mount to the control arm. Turns out it was actually in the car, and I didn't notice it until I got home. That was a kick in the for me, but anyway, it doesn't matter. We're here now. All we have to do is just install that bolt stick the wheel on, and that'll officially be the front finished, which, hello. And then we move on to the rear end, which on my side, other than the door not getting delivered yet and the diff, we're hoping that I'll be able to get it collected tomorrow or Saturday before I leave and hopefully get it quickly put on. I still need to take the glass out. Hopefully the new door has glass, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get out on track. But yeah, we're just waiting on our door now at this point. Installing the toe plates, putting it back on all fours, installing my new steering wheel from STR and my new quick release from Energy, and in a worst case scenario we can go in with a ding door. I would really much rather not, but if we have to, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's going to get a proper spruce up, and yeah, those are the last things that we need to do. Not too much hassle. The trailing our bolts are 6 bolts, or sorry, 5 bolts now because of the mount being ripped out, which Max should hopefully, fingers crossed, be able to fix by Thursday. I'm not hopeful, mainly because of how my luck's gone so far. I spoke to Ryan on the phone earlier. I sent him a photo of it. Never had any rear contact or anything like that, and I explained that rust is just a matter of time. It's notorious in a lot of places where you just don't think. So anyway, anti-roll bar, mounting bolt, toe plates, steering wheel, boss kit, and that'll officially be the car done mechanically. The only thing left after that is the door. So we're looking good. Now we just need to get good, and the car needs to work. See how well we are after that. But I suppose we'll get a move on. No point in talking about it. Let's go.
That's pretty sick. Also completely the wrong way, because this is straight and this is not straight. So complete 180, but there it is. Oh, that's perfect too. Look at that. Okay, so we just need to undo all these bolts again. Do not move the hub. That's the aim of the game, and hope that none of these Allen bolts round in the space of time of that might happen, because then that'll be a crappy time. But I haven't got a lot of time to get the car ready, to get it to Max. Hopefully Max will fix it. I'm confident Max can fix it anyway. He's very, just an absolute idol. Could not be more thankful for Mr. Fletney. 1 in a million, I'd say that much. How much? Maybe it could be a wee bit further there, which, to be fair, it's not far off what my original steering wheel was. And I could. That's what I'm gonna do. I might end up taking this off, purely just because it might be sitting a wee bit too close to me, or I'm going to have to readjust my seat, and I don't want to do that because my feet are sitting pretty perfect with it. So it might just be a case of just taking this off, but which coincidentally is sitting dead center with the actual nuts that are down there. So yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. I'm not going to lie to myself. I just need to make these decisions quick and just get them sorted, because I'm tired of being indecisive. No, don't rely on the steering wheel for that, right? Nice. It's a shame I don't have the ding, but this is perfect. This is literally perfect. Absolutely chuffed to bits. It looks so good. Couldn't be happier. We have one small task left, which is the toe plates. But I feel like that we're probably gonna finish those off tomorrow, because I feel like that, including some roof nuts, the power steering leak, and the door is the last little things, but the toe plates are the last final piece, essentially just to get it rolling again and just driving. So that'll be a really big one, but we'll leave this off right here on a really big win, and we'll jump onto the toe plates. Tomorrow is Friday. Saturday the car goes off down to Max FMC drift prep, which I'm really excited to have Max work on this and get it all fixed, sorted, and have it really going great. So for now, I am so tired. Start work again tomorrow and do it all over again. But for now, guys, I'll see you in the morning.
In all honesty, I can't be happier with the progress. Actually having a steering wheel and having a hub and actually seeing position done right with a full grid Q, STR, and having the wheel on the car and actually now pointing straight again is such a huge bonus. So the alignment actually doesn't genuinely look too far out. It looks a wee bit towed in, but actually not even. We pull that a wee bit more straight. I did say it was close, but as close as we can. Well, that's not even straight anyway. That's dead straight. And to me, that looks pretty dead straight, I would say. It's not far off anyway. And then might not have too much for Max to do, to be honest. No, actually definitely will have to when it comes to the rear and then the trailing arms. We've got a wee bit still left to do. Turns out the rear was already polybushed. Realistically, it should be a good time. Sills aren't looking too great. That will need to get cut out at some point or another. There's this side. It's not looking that fresh either, to be honest. It's looking like it's about to, or it already has. It looks like it might have done already on that side. It's not rotten, but they're bad, so they're notorious for going. It's always been a thing for E36's, is this particular pocket going and rusting away. Just dirt sits up inside and next to it, you end up with that. So, yeah. God's on my side. Praying that Max can do something about it. That's the better thing. Again, the sill isn't looking too hot, but and then we have the wear and tear rot spot. Too much torque going through the chassis to rip the bolts out, essentially. Pocket's pretty rotten as well. It's just your typical E36 stuff. The rest of that one's looking like it's coming away. I'm kind of thinking that I might have actually should have bought the reconstruction. I've actually looked up a kit for both sides to completely redo both mounts. So still debating on whether or not it's worth, but I don't think I'll have that done in time. So certainly not now. Too many things happening all at once. But anyway, we'll pick this up again tomorrow and I shall see you then. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another day. It is actually daylight. It's no longer night time, which is fantastic. It turns out that the job that I was originally meant to be on at work got changed up and I was not on it. Instead, I was collecting some materials for going offshore. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Regardless, we are here. It is during the daytime and we are sitting happy. Officially, front end of the 36 is what I would consider buttoned up. Other than the fact that I have a power steering leak coming from somewhere. I don't know where, because I haven't done too much investigating, but we will be finding that out tonight. Or at least by the end of the night, because it is currently 4 o'clock. At least thereabouts, anyway. 4 or 5. Yeah, we have a wheel back on the car, and it's actually straight, which is great news. I could not be happier about it, in all honesty. Realistically, it honestly didn't have to take me as long as it did last night either, but I just wanted to make sure that I was getting it done 100% and that I didn't miss out anything. Today is the day that we officially move on to the rear end and we start mounting up the toe plates. I know that Max will end up getting it driving as good as it can be, and he'll end up fixing the majority of the rust that's in the control arm mount. I have had a phone call from Ryan this morning. As it turns out, wherever he had, didn't mean to do that. No! There we go. Okay, so the door does actually still shut. So, as it turns out, whoever Ryan had left his door with, unfortunately, had a big dump run, had a big scrap run, decided to scrap my door, which is rather upsetting. Really upsetting, actually. I found that out this morning. Pretty disappointed. Really disappointed, actually. I was really counting on that door, but there's not really much I can do, that he can do, that anyone can do, especially when someone was unknowing about the door. Yeah, I don't really have words about it, to be honest. It's really unfortunate, but there's not really much you can do about it now. It's just a case of either find a new door or make that one do, and just keep it shut all weekend and just enter from the passenger side. The window should be fine because it's not coming up or going down. Doesn't work, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it's just a case of getting the trailing ambitions, and at this point now, we have the tires, got plenty of part warrants to keep us going. I just need the wheels. I do have these 4 here, and obviously the 4 that are on the car, but the wheels that are on it right now, the backs are duds, the fronts are pretty okay, so they're still pretty usable. I don't have any spare 18-inch tires, so I am getting my M-Spec wheels back from Aaron from the 46 because I really want to see this car on them, because I think it'll suit it really well. The MV1s, it doesn't suit it as great as I would have hoped. It was just kind of a temporary. I bought these wheels for pretty cheap, so I thought I'd just throw them on. All we need to do is just get the trailing arm mounts back in, get the car driving again, and get it down to max. Hopefully everything should go pretty well tomorrow, and no hiccups, no minors, because I will officially be taking this thing down to max as of tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, hopefully. So praying that everything goes well in that regard, but for now, we're just going to move on to the trailing arm mounts, and yeah. Oh, actually, take some more stickers off. Yeah. Oh, no way. I was literally working for them yesterday. Actually, it's that company that are the reason that I'm working overtime at the moment. That's really funny. Anyway, doesn't matter. Right. We've got some trailing arm mounts to deal with. New plate, much more adjustment, so we'll manage to get a lot more toe in this time round rather than almost zero, so excited for that. Yeah, flimsy, not metally. When it stops going on my arm, I'll know it's no longer as risky. That's my point of stopping. Just don't take a fucking screwdriver to it, is all I'm saying. Is that the right one? Of course it's the right one! Oh. Last bit. That's pretty good. Ow. One side down. Let's go. Just get last toe plate all done. I think we'll just skip this bit because this is the final bit before it goes on the trailer. So get the mount on and well, it is the next day. We managed to get the car all finished last night, which I'm really happy about. We are officially sorted and ready for the trailer to arrive very shortly. In the next hour or so, we should have this thing loaded and ready to go down to Lochgelly. I'm going to drive up to Inverness and go and get the Hilux for the Corsa. Then I'm going to come back, hitch up to the trailer, and then we're good to go. I've already messaged Max this morning and he has told me that he's in all day, so there's nobody's there. So, right. I'm so happy. Look at this thing, man. I'm so delighted it's finally on all fours again. That's a really big win, eh? Look how pretty. She's so pretty. I'm really excited to get the livery completely off, get it repainted, touched up a wee bit. New front panels, new nose cone, new front bumper, new splitter, because I do actually really want to keep the look of this car because I think it looks absolutely sick. I'm going to be fixing up the fiberglass at some point or another. I ended up purchasing a ticket last night for the takeover for 2025 for Driftland. Really excited for on the 26th and 27th of April. Very something to look forward to. Skippy from down south has orchestrated this amazing event. I had one last year. I'm really looking forward to getting more seat time with this thing. We have another event called the Summer Matsuri in July. I think we've got one in May as well, but the books are starting to get full, which I'm really happy about, to be honest. You know, one thing I want to touch on in this video is the fact that I've been asked over the last couple of weeks about merchandise and getting hoodies and stickers and t-shirts on the channel, and I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I feel like that this year is the year that we're actually going to finally do it. So I have had some stickers made up. I do plan on getting some jumpers designed. I did originally get some made up, but unfortunately they were just trial error kind of things. So we will officially be getting that sorted by May time. So if you want to try and see about getting this thing on a sticker or on a jumper, get a logo, get the brand, get the sponsors on the jumper and that. So it's going to be something to look forward to. If you are interested in purchasing some merchandise come May time, you'll be able to go on to our website and you'll be able to go and pre-order anything that you want. I'm really excited for it though. I'm really excited to finally get some designs on some jumpers. I was always into, not necessarily into fashion, but I was certainly into like drawing, art. That was more my kind of thing, and I'm really looking forward to putting pen to paper again. So yeah, so we've got that to look forward to. I'm really excited to be able to get a name on a hoodie and be able to walk around proudly with my own clothing on. But for now guys, we're gonna get this thing jacked up in the front and we're gonna stick the Space Savers on the front, just to be able to get it on the trailer with ease and no worries at all, because the 18s will probably catch on the lip of the trailer. So, but we'll do that just now, get it on the trailer, and we'll head down the road. That is us all officially sorted for everything that we need to get down the road. I've pressured up all the tires. Just need to get the car on the trailer, mount up the last of the tires. Other tires are in the car, and we are good to go. Same boy that I bought the car from for lending me the Hilux, and Alan for letting me hire the trailer for the weekend on short notice, because yeah, this trailing arm mount has caught me off guard, safe to say. But we're making do with what we have as per usual, and we are getting it addressed and sorted and have it reinstalled by the end of it. And hopefully Max will get, depending on how much he cuts out, I know for a fact that I'm going to get the whole thing cut out and re-welded. We'll get the trailing arm completely readdressed and we'll get it fully fixed up so that we never have to worry about it again. The car will end up going back down to Katie Customs after the last round, and then I'll get Max to do all the, well, the essentials to just making it reinforced essentially. Living in the high hope, fingers crossed, and we don't have any breakages this weekend, because I cannot deal with any. But for now, we're gonna go and get this car on the trailer. Shouldn't take too much hassle. Got all the straps. Alan was very courteous enough to lend me, even got a winch as well, lend me everything that I need just to get this done. So we are gonna get cracking. Ain't nothing to it but getting to it. Let's see this thing on the trailer, eh? And try and turn it over again, but this time I actually heard the fuel pump. I don't know why the fuel pump wasn't working the first time, but it's now working again. And now I have puppies. Hello, puppies! Oh, that sounds rough. car is officially out and up on the trailer. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit intimidating doing it on your own for the first time, especially doing your first time on the trailer. So yeah, it took me a wee while just to get confident and everything being okay and secure, and make sure the door is shut and that fiberglass isn't gonna come away. I think it should be okay. It's just living the high hope that gaffer tape can hold up. It should be okay, but we will stop at some point or another. I will keep my eye on it. It is on my side. But everything's strapped down. We're all packed. Wheels, tyres, and the last tyres for Aaron, or the last wheels for Aaron, which one's there. I think we are good to go. Such a big shame about the door. I think we are officially started, good to go. Everything is strapped down. Car ain't going nowhere. Right. Nothing left to do but just get on the road. We'll see you down at Loch Kelly. I need to watch that and make sure it doesn't come over. But we'll see you down at Loch Kelly. I need to find my beanie. So, just as I was about to leave, I wanted to go and double check on my bulbs and that, and for some reason my left have decided not to work. I did send a message to Alan saying it, and he said that it was apparently a loose connection somewhere, so it's just to go. So that's what I'm gonna do. Right, let's get a hustle on, I suppose. Oh, I should probably put some gaffer tape over that window as well, actually. Last bit, and then we're going. It's so late, it's 3 o'clock. I was meant to be left at 12. Right. Over the window, and let's go. So we're not even halfway down the road, but I just wanted to double check to make sure that the rest of the lights are still working on the pickup, and lo and behold, they seem to be. Hopefully it's just the indicator, but last thing I want to do is get pulled over tonight, so I even went out of my way to go and get a plate, make a plate, because unfortunately I don't have one for the trailer, so we're just kind of making do as per, but we're on our way. Managed to get down to KD Customs. Unfortunately, as soon as I got here, there was a Kia immediately waiting as soon as I started undoing it, so I had to very quickly. But we are here now. I just have some wheels to offload, some tires to put in the 36. I was originally thinking that I was going to swap out the things out of the 46, but it seems that the gate is locked. I got down too late again, which is annoying. But it doesn't matter now, the 36 is here and it's going to get its work done to it. Every so often ignition decides that it doesn't want to turn the fuel pump on. So I'll need to sort that as well. But the more and more we get into it, the less it's looking likely that the last round is going to happen. Which is unfortunate. But hey, at least I know by the end of it, the car will be at least running how it's meant to. So at least you got that to look forward to. But for now, guys, we're going to leave this video off here because this was a very rushed one, safe to say. More content like this, but a lot better in the future. As I say, unfortunately, just because it was a rush for this one, I just kind of put as many clips together as I could, and now we're here. So it's a bit of the journey and a lot more of the journey to come. But as I say, guys, for now, we'll speak to you in a sec. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know that you're enjoying the videos, and yeah, I'll see you in a sec.